Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Ikhwani fillah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My topic, frugality, an economic concept of Risale-i to resolve human problems. Are you frugal, my brothers? Do you like frugality?
Yes.
Here, nowadays we can see many questions. What is frugal innovation? Is frugality worth it? Is it bad being frugal? Anyhow, these questions encourage us to study on the importance of frugality and contentment. Actually, frugality, the quality of being economical with money or food, that is frugality. Thriftiness, or the lack of wastefulness, we can explain like that. Anyhow, I would like to examine the significances of frugality in the light of Risale-i. Within 10 minutes, I will I read the gist of my paper. First of all, I would like to start with a beautiful story quoted Ustad Nursi in his article on Ramadan, Frugality, Thanksgiving. Please look on there's a beautiful story. One day, Abdullah ibn Umar, the great son of Caliph Umar first, while shopping in the market, he disputed over something worth a few kurush. One of the companions saw him, and imagining the illustrious success of the Prophet on earth, the Caliph Umar's sons wrangling over a few kurush to be an extraordinary stinginess. He followed him in order to understand his conduct. Next, he saw that Abdullah was entering his house and had spotted a poor man at the door. He chatted with him for a bit, and the man left. Then he came out of the second door of the house and saw another poor man. He chatted with him for a while too, and the man left. The companion who was watching from the distance was curious. He went and asked the poor man, Abdullah posed a while with you. What did he do? Each of them replied, he gave me a gold piece. The same man, he was in market. As we see, he was very much we will think that he is doing singiness. But the companion went to Abdullah ibn Umar and said, O Imam, solve this difficulty for me. In the market you did that. You became so singiness there. While in your house you did this. Abdullah replied to him saying, in the market it was not stinginess, but conduct arising from frugality. It was perfectly reasonable, and to preserve confidence and honesty, which are the basis and spirit of commerce. And the conduct in my house arose from the heart's compassion and the spirits of perfection. Neither was the first stinginess, nor the second immoderateness. Here, Ustad Nursi is saying that is to say, just as in good works and benevolence there can no excess or wastefulness, so long as they are for the deserving. So there is no good at all in wastefulness and immoderateness. Now, avoiding wastefulness leads to being economical, and being economical prevents us being entirely without means at the moment of need. Also, there is a Quranic ayah, the evil one threatens you with poverty and bids you to conduct unseemly. God promises you forgiveness and bounties and good care for all, and He knows all things. Here, from the Risale-i we can understand what is the positive side of frugality, or the significances of frugality. If we follow frugality, it will be expresses the meaning of thanks to his creator, to our creator, for the bounties bestowed on us. And the second point, it shows respect towards the divine mercy. The third point, it is the cause of plenty. Frugality is health giving for the body like a diet, and it saves a person from the degradation of what is in effect begging, and so is a cause of self-respect. This is the words of Ustad Risale-i, Ustad of Sayyid Nursi. So he observed that when one is using his sustenance with frugality, this would reflect his inner gratitude, that is shukr, because of which Allah will bestow His blessings, barakah, on His servant. He further observed that our Creator wants three things as a price in return for His bounties. They are remembrance of Him, thankfulness to Him, and reflection upon the blessings He has given to each human being. Now, to understand something, I would like to explain the important difference of frugality, that is stinginess. Ustad says that it is surprising, but some dissolute and extravagant people accuse the frugal and economical of being mean and stingy. God forbid. Frugality is dignity and generosity. Stinginess and meanness are the inner face of the apparently noble qualities of the wasteful and extravagant. So, Ustad says that wastefulness will lead to dissatisfaction, disappointment and loss. Wastefulness it destroys sincerity and damages actions in regard to the hereafter. So, excess and wastefulness lead to the lack of contentment, and lack of contentment destroys enthusiasm for work. It causes laziness, opens the door to complaining about life, and makes the dissatisfied person complain continuously. Also, it destroys sincerity and opens the door of hypocrisy, and it destroys self-respect and points the way to begging. As for frugality and economy, this result in contentment. According to Hadith, the contented person is respected and the greedy person despised. As we discussed, in Quran also explained that the two terminologies are used in the following verses of the Quran. Allah Almighty says, Allah loves not the wasters, musrifun. In another verse, the extravagant people are called to be the devil's brothers. So here, Ustad analyzed the both sides, and he gives his ideas. So I would like to conclude. Islam, the complete way of life, teaches not to be extravagant, but to be frugal in spending our wealth. Therefore, living a moderate and frugal life should be the ideal way of living for each and every Muslim, because it is the only way that is in harmony with the basic principles of Islam. For reference, you can read Ustad's article on Ramadan, frugality, thanksgiving. Thank you, dear friends. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.